1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you, I'm going to work on that. You're going to use the ball up here. Maintain your balance. The ball. Change foot. Okay, makes sense? Different heights, different adjustments for your leg and your hip. There's one for you. One for you. One for you. You. And one for you. Oh! Now you guys are going to play an odd game called catch. And catch is going to be using your balance and your legs and a little bit of sensitivity. What you're going to do is you're going to try to stay balanced with your legs. You're going to have to squat. And you're going to try to take the ball for a walk. So the ball might not stay in place. So you have to use your legs to try to catch the ball. So come out a little bit. And then you're going to play catch. You control the ball, then you're going to throw it. Not with your hands. It gets to you. Throw it to me. Try to catch it. Try to control the balance, but keeping it balanced. Okay? We'll start with one first, and we're going to start with another one, because I want you to be able to feel the difference in texture and also in density. There's another ball here to work with as well. All right? So get in a little circle. You'll be passing among each other. And we're going to rotate. Here we go. Start with that one first. There you go. There you go. Yeah, try to control it. There you go. There you go. You're going to need it. Yes, try to control it before you pass it. Try to control it. Use your legs to calm it. Whoa. There you go. Use your legs to calm it. How's it going?
Easier on my right than my left.
Easier with your right and left? Good, good, good. Now switch. Borrow that one. You take this now.
You'll be like, oh, I can't do that. It's really slippery.
Okay. Oh, you did all right? Okay, okay. Make sure you're doing both sides. So pay attention. Try to control it with the heel to the toe. Try to maintain your balance. Try to maintain your relaxation. Yeah, you recognize the difference, right? Different texture. See if you recognize any difference about trying to control it. How's it going? Follow that. Easier. Hold this. How you feeling? It's getting better. All right, and bars. All right. How's it going?
Not bad.
Not bad? All right. Relax. You guys over there relax for a moment? We got two sets of observations going on over here. You guys come over here for a second. You guys are about to switch up here in a minute. So, we'll start with the folks that have the large Pilates balls. Anything you recognize, balance-wise, connectivity-wise?
It's harder to balance with a larger ball.
Harder to balance the larger ball? Okay. Anyone else?
Well, you have to start with the larger one and then go to the smaller one and then see, oh, okay, this is how it goes.
Yeah, because the first one I was like, hey, this is not too bad. And I was like, oh, I can't do it. I was over here holding onto the board, I get that big.
Nice,
and then
nice.
I was balancing one side.
Awesome,
I got
awesome.
it on there.
All right, you were saying?
Well, if I started with the larger size ball and I got it, but then when I got to the lower ball, it was a lot easier to do the movement heel to toe.
Good observation. I'm going to talk on all these just a minute, man.
Yeah, I agree with her. It's easier on the smaller one.
Okay, okay. I'm with that. Smaller ball? Yeah.
I mean, I did pretty well.
Ah, she knows me now. Good, good. So the observation is, notice the way and dynamics your body adjusts to the same type of action from here to here. Notice what it requires in your body to maintain that balance. Notice the adjustments your body has to make. in order to do the same kind of action, if you will. All right? You guys, what did you recognize? The ball. Easy to balance.
This one easier.
Okay, what did you notice the difference between that one and that with the steps? What did you recognize that was different for
It
you?
was easier to control.
Easier to control?
Same, yeah.
Okay, yeah?
Easier.
Okay, so now you guys are going to change. You guys are going to play catch. Borrow that one. Hold this for me, that's right there. You guys, here's one for you, sir. Here's one for you. One for you, ma'am. We'll alternate in a minute. So what you guys are going to do, take each foot, put it on top, and you want to rotate and try to maintain your posture, maintain your balance. Okay? Try to see what dexterity you have with controlling the ball, going inside and out. All right? And pay close attention to what your body's telling you. You guys are going to play catch. So you're going to throw the ball. You're not going to catch it with your hands. You're going to catch it with, well, with your hands, but the back of it. Try to control the ball. Use your legs to find the balance, and then pass it on. They're going to try to catch and control.
So do not have the hand out extended like
No, it's the hand is nice and round. So it's not about catching on the fingertips.
There it goes.
Yeah. Don't try to catch it on the fingertips. Try to catch it on the. So come make a circle. All you guys can kind of close in. So just keep your eye when the ball is bouncing towards you. Try to get underneath the ball. If it's slow, put it down so you can catch it on top of the hand or on top of the arm, whichever part of the body that you can bounce it. Use your legs to control it. Pay attention to the connectivity of the ball.
Okay. We'll have to start some pattern.
Have a switch real fast. Bring that gray one here, sir. Whoops, let me take this large one. All right.
So like you could just, right, I mean, down. There you go.
Both to you.
There's two of them. We got two, George.
Okay.
Good. Whoops. How does it feel? How does it feel? So, see how you're yeah. So, with these ones, this is a good one for you, right? So, instead of going out,
The crane type.
Kind of crane, yeah, exactly.
more so to stay in line and let the knee rotate.
Because then this would be easy.
You open the hip out so before you off balance. If you just keep the hip down line here, knee is still aligned with the hip, it's just changing the pitch. Sure. Not pulling the body off balance. Good. Use your heels. There. Yeah. How's it going? All right. All right, let's switch one more time. Pass that one over. How you guys doing over here?
It's like it's hot potato.
It's like hot potato?
You're going to get rid of it.
Good. Nice. Keep calm.
Calm, yeah.
Okay, everyone relax. Take those for now. So many tricks with these body balls, too, by the way. I may introduce you to another one that we also do, just so you can see some of the dexterity and the kind of Tai Chi, people say, games. You can play with it if you will, but it's also training mechanisms, if you will. So, now, again, observations. The ball, what do you guys recognize?
Smaller, better.
Smaller, better? Do you balance?
Easier.
I balance better with my right leg than my left.
Great observation. Yes, ma'am.
On the opposite of her, I balance better on my left.
Good. Are you right or left dominant? You right hand?
But I use my left hand, like when I'm shooting a rifle, I use my left.
Oh, okay. Some parts are extras.
Yes.
Awesome.
Well,
Yes, you're just supporting with your left, right? Okay, good. All right. Now, the balls. What do you guys recognize?
You just picked it up.
It's just a good way to find out where you stand with your balance.
Okay. Elaborate?
I mean, so like, obviously it's so much easier if you have the little curve.
I'm right down and if there's things I
But
cannot do.
just up here, it's almost like, I mean, it's so hard to explain. I did okay with it considering when we did it a while back.
Sure.
My balance has become so much better and that was proof right there.
Good,
I
good.
don't know, I don't really know how to explain it.
That was good. George, you think?
As long as the ball stayed still on my arm, it was fine. But
Yeah,
when
it
I
was so
started
good,
moving,
right? Yeah, that was a problem.
with ease control, it was hard to get the control back.
Hard to get control.
Yeah, the spiky ball was easier.
Okay. Yeah, everybody had the same kind of feeling that the spiky one was easier, but those
I
two
would
did.
say they were both.
I think there was.
Just gotta slow it down, I guess. Practice on slowing it down because I felt like I was moving too fast, and I just I took more time.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
guess it's just practice.
Yes, ma'am. That's excellent. I'm going to talk about that just in a little bit.
I felt like it was hot potato as soon as I got it.
Yeah, yes. Bring my hands. Bring my hands. So I'll use this as a prime example. If you can look at this little centerpiece that holds the air in, it's basically in the center of the ball, right? So all of us have a center as well. We've got our center line, we pivot on the center, and we move basically from the center, if you will, if you've been in balance. But and also the same thing with this. These balls have a center. So with this, we're trying to balance and find the center and keep the center in check. Once I find the center of the ball, I can steal it. And I can do everything else I would normally do, hopefully. Without it getting out of control for me. So I'm finding the center of the ball because I'm centered. I'm balanced. So whatever comes in connection with me becomes centered. This, I pivot around the center as well. One of the things I wanted you guys to play with, so I want you to kind of feel it for yourselves. But some of the principles behind using the balls, particularly in that fashion, is the way you relate to your knee and your hip. So if you let the ball kind of take you out of your center, you feel it's like going to pull you off balance, right? However, you still can move it out into that range, but allow the hip to open and relax, but don't let it pull your center. Let the leg out open free, such as what I was showing here. There's no stretch in this leg over here in reference to carrying anything. All my weight is over here, being controlled over here. So I can move. So everyone kind of try it now. Recognize any difference with your balance? Anything? Being able to move and dexterity, just trying to follow the center of the ball, it's the same thing. So all these, don't deviate from that. It's the same thing you're using as far as principle-wise to control that motion and staying balanced. Okay? So if you can understand, notice how the hips and the knee are on a joint, if you will. Use those to keep them kind of close and combined to the body, if you will, as opposed to using them to move away or getting pulled away from the body and falling into or collapsing into them, if you will. Let your center stay closer to the side to support it. Center to knee, my center is over here, my side supported. I keep it there and let the other side do whatever it needs to do. Okay? When I need to engage it, I move myself into that side. And again, as I said, it's just like walking. I move myself into the side that's going to support me. And I let the other side go. Does that make sense? Okay? Now,